Hello Ham Fam, welcome back to our channel. I'm Debbie.
I'm Darren.
And we've only got one clonker out. His earbud.
Yep.
But before
Our normal bits.
we got our post delivered yesterday.
Yay.
Now it was actually I think it was Leanne that did some
Yes, it was, yes.
beautiful
She did some
wreaths with her family.
Oh, the group she did.
Well,
was trying
family,
to,
friends. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were stunning, and it did inspire me. Now, if I'd have turned around and said to Darren, "Can I get all the bits to make a wreath?" he would have agreed. But
and it would have still been sitting there this time.
I know. I mean, physically, I'm just not that good at the moment. So I got onto Etsy, and I found this. Okay. Yeah, it's a company called Dibble. And yeah, they make the most beautiful things.
Yeah.
And honestly, guys, the prices are amazing. Especially, I mean, what I will say is this would normally set you back £25. Free postage, but £25. They have, however, got a sale on because obviously, you know, it's into Christmas now. And again, this is something I could get out year after year.
Yeah. Taking the cover bit off. It was covered.
It was covered properly, but I had to check and look. And oh my goodness. Okay, I mean, I thought it looked beautiful in the picture.
Yeah.
When it arrived, we were
the video's done.
Absolutely.
The video doesn't really do it justice.
No, it is stunning. Absolutely stunning.
As I said, Debbie, if you went to a garden centre, they would charge 60, 70 quid for that, and people would pay it as well. They really would, because I mean, I've seen stuff like that at the place.
£25 I thought was really, really good.
Yeah.
Really good price. However, because obviously it's into Christmas a little bit, they had 30% off. Yeah. So, still free postage, and I paid £17.50 for this. And this is something I can get out year after year after year.
Yeah.
It is beautiful. I had held back because I was waiting to see whether our good old Gem Boutique was going to do one. And we've put away our autumn Halloween one now.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just wanted a Christmassy one. I wanted something that was similar to our.
It's to put in the flat as opposed to
it's not
on the
to
door,
hang on the door because I don't want anybody
someone
stealing
would nick it. Yeah. We've got one on the door. But it's only it's a cheaper thing.
But it's so beautiful. It's it's sort of like a wicker heart with some berries on the side, sort of thing. It's beautiful, and I would be gutted if somebody did take it.
Yeah.
But I wanted something to go where I had my autumn one. I did think about keeping the autumn one out, but I mean, so it had to be something particular, and this is very much like our wedding centerpieces we had with the berries and the pine cones. Didn't have cinnamon in them.
We had ivy with it as well.
We had ivy with it, and it's got moss, and it's just very much our cup of tea, basically. So yeah, really recommend the company. Super quick delivery. I think it only took 2 days.
It took 2 days, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it was beautifully wrapped up in tissue paper.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, highly recommend that. So Darren will put the link in below. I'm not going to even attempt to
put the link back on because I had to put the side back on last time.
That's right. Right, so bear with us and we will be back to our normal schedule. Right, guys, so as you can see, we've been joined
by the Mishk.
Oh.
I should make Angela happy because Andrew had missed the Mishk.
I don't blame her. I hate not being with Mish. In fact, guys, I'd like to let you into a secret. Last night, Mishka has been quite cuddly, as usual. I mean, she gets quite... she spent
went in
her
my hood to start off
time.
with, didn't she?
Yeah, she was in back of
Head of my
Darren's hoods, which we had to take her out of because poor Darren couldn't lay back, obviously. So he couldn't sit comfortably. So what I did was I got this out, which is her winter pouch that she has in her cage. And she promptly got in it and then kept putting her head up and her paw up, going like this. Now that means she wants to be covered. So I shoved her up my top. So I sat there last night with this underneath my top with her in it.
Yeah, and she stayed there.
And she just stayed there. She snuggled down and she cuddled down and she fell asleep. And all night last night, I had this little lady.
A muscular pouch. Right.
But yeah. So guys, let's see what we got in day 7. I've just seen where day 7 is.
Day 7 of Vlogmas. It's next day 6, strangely enough. You didn't put them plan in very well, did you?
I didn't. I just left them in the order they were in originally. I didn't. What's it? She probably won't have a munch of this, but I can always put it in her pouch for her. Oh, she did. She did actually go to. So, you don't want that right now, no? Okay, baby. Let's put that in your pouch so you're good as gold. Right, so she definitely wants to run this morning. She was feeling quite sorry for herself last night, so it was all cuddles. Yeah. Wasn't it? So
yes, it is the...
Whoops!
It's the...
these are blackberry buttons. They're little biscuits. No, blueberry buttons.
Blueberry ones, that's
yeah.
So, and that's a Mishka.
See you later. I'm off. I'm off to do my mishking. Look, mad.
Later, Mishkis.
Mishmas. Right. Okay, so you've been mished, guys. So let us get her sorted so she can play with her brother.
Yeah.
And we will get back to the segments again.
Yep.
Right, guys. So as you know, we're on day 7 today, which is still by the looks of it. And
he's a Vic.
Vic is out.
Yay.
He's been cleaning his cookie, so he smells. Oh my god!
He loves a little bit of music, don't you, mate?
If any of you have noticed, when he walks around, his ears wiggle up and down. It's because he's actually blind in one eye. Yeah, it's clouded over, so cataract. I mean, animals adapt really well, but yeah, he wiggles his ears as he walks quite.
Prominently.
Yeah. Right, so let's see what this one's like. That was really quite lovely, actually.
Don't recognise it.
No, I don't. I mean, to be honest, it'd be quite nice if you could get a CD with all of these full songs on.
Yeah.
Actually, that would be a good one for them.
Yeah.
Right, you're going to have a bit of a button. This is the one you picked earlier.
Leave the fiery thing alone.
What is it with you and your brothers with fire? It's only your sister that's sensible. So it's a shame, guys, because what you didn't see, while he was out of view, he kept going up to his dad's hand that's holding the camera going, didn't you? Hey? That's a really bad impression because Mummy isn't cute when she does that.
Right.
You, however, are. Right, so let's... While Daddy puts this down, I'll get him to get the ball so he can go out with the other clonkers.
Yep. We've got Sherlock. Right. Yesterday there was a girl with a broken leg that had
a dolly.
Yeah, a dolly was left to her by St. Nicholas, so she said.
Right. Now, whether or not this is going to make sense to you guys, but I was trying to write it in, not shorthand exactly, but, condense it, so bear with me. Right, I think it was I think it was probably the old owner came back looking for something. When he startled the girl the first time he came back, she went down the stairs, or how it was, she broke her leg. And he came back again because he didn't get whatever, some sort of secret panel or something in her bedroom. I don't know what he'd have left behind, but I'm guessing it was something of significance. And when he came back again, he came back with a doll because of the guilt he felt, but he still needed to get whatever the item was. This is pure conjecture, people, but I've decided to be conjecture-y today because, let's face facts here, they're getting quite ambiguous. So, and I do like using big words, I do.
Yeah.
But the thing is, so I thought, what he'd done was he knew that, by getting her to count to X amount, he'd leave her the doll to ease his own guilt, and it'd give him enough time to get whatever he'd left behind or that was hidden there or something. Maybe he went to jail for a time and the house sold, or it could be that her real father came back, but I sort of dismissed that to start off with because I thought, well, no, because she'd potentially recognise him, and I don't know. I mean, I just think that I love the idea of there being a secret panel or a secret room and a secret treasure. I use the term loosely. But I always said if I designed my own bungalow, it would have plenty of secret passages because you just have to, and they'd have to be wheelchair and disabled friendly.
Yeah.
So there you go. Right.
Yeah. Pink Poodle was about the only one that actually had a guess, I think. It was. She went, she got it. She went as soon as the dad came back because he was only in the next town over and he'd have a key to the place. I reckon it was a burglar who'd been robbing places down the street. And because the girl saw him, he said like count to 100, said give him time to go, and he left the doll as a bit so she wouldn't screen the place down, so he could get away nice and easily.
Yeah, I mean, it's the problem is that although you're given the facts, there didn't actually seem to be a lot of solid facts there.
No, we keep getting ones that missed out because I said to Debbie, I said like they had. Like he could always say, the spate of robberies that's been down this road, and we're like, no, we don't. We've not. There's the sort of bits they've been saying.
So both of us have sort of like tried to embellish, if you like, how Sherlock would. So yeah, we'll see how we go. But any of you that mentioned that you had thought about Sherlock, tried Sherlock, you all get a point for trying.
Yeah.
So. Because you thought about it, you mentioned it that you had tried.
Yep.
Obviously, anybody that gets it right gets another point.
Right. So let's have a look.
Yeah, desperate to find out this one.
All the misfortunes of the past few months are directly connected to last night's curious incident. You were so close.
Was I?
It could only be the son of the previous owner who broke into Colette's room last night. But let's begin at the beginning. The previous owner dies. His son inherits the flat but has no need for it and sells it. Later on he receives some new information. The memoirs of the previous owner or some forgotten diary appear, suggesting that his father has hidden something in the flat, presumably cash or gold for past times ahead. According to the law, any treasures in the flat now belong to you since you bought the place, but he is not prepared to accept that. Using different excuses, he tries to gain access to your flat and fails. Next, he uses his connections to have your husband transferred so that the flat is empty quite often, and he can break in more easily. Before he's able to realise his plan, Colette falls, breaks a leg and has to stay in bed. Her room is exactly where the treasure is hidden. Our man remains undaunted and looks for a way to search for the hiding place with your daughter present. When he discovers that the child believes in St. Nicholas, he comes in through an open window without scaring her. I did say the window was closed, but there you go. He must have had exact information concerning the hiding place if he thought we would be able to find it within 100 seconds. We will know if his plan works as soon as we've searched the area thoroughly. First of all, I think we should see what is causing the draft in your daughter's room, which will perhaps lead us to a hiding place in the wall.
Yeah, that's also another reason I thought it might be what's it?
So, well done, Debbie.
Not bad. Own son. I mean, it's really difficult, but because I suppose, I mean, we both watch a lot of detective-y bits anyway, and we've seen lots of Sherlock.
Yeah.
So you have to.
But yeah, it did say the window was closed.
Yeah.
And it said he came in through an open window, which it wasn't. But there you
I
go.
thought it said about an open window anyway, but
No, the window was closed.
All right. That's right, because
that's why Pink Poodle said it needed a key.
Yeah.
Yeah, although the window's closed, there's a strong draft.
But Pink Poodle was also right in the respect that it was something to do with the father, because obviously the father had been sent away. So, you know, I mean, it wasn't a bad guess, actually.
That's right. So, day 7.
Yay.
A tipsy evening.
Oh.
I say. On the burned-out dining room floor lay the charcoal remains of a coffee table covered with the splinters of a long-stemmed wine glass, which had burst in the heat, and a thin-walled lead crystal bowl that must have had considerable capacity. The lead crystal glass in the kitchen sink and the remains of the Christmas punch still visible suggested that the glass splinters, blackened by heat in what had once been the living room, were central pieces of the punch set. The acrid smell was so strong that although the room had already cooled down, it felt as if it was still smouldering. Oh, Mr. Holmes, it's terrible. We were planning to hold a little pre-Christmas soiree in our house in Mayfair. Cedric, I said, you set out the canopies while I go fetch Margaret. We had arranged to meet at her house at 7:30 p.m. and of course I was punctual. Our friend Cynthia joined us too, but she was approximately 10 minutes late. Am I right, Cynthia? Yes, dear Beatrice. It must have been 20 to 8 when I arrived at Margaret's, and the two of them had already downed their first glass of eggnog. We drank punch until about 8:15, and then set off to Mayfair in order to arrive at the party on time. Margaret, did I forget anything? No, my dear, we sat around the punch bowl in the dining room. You see, Mr. Holmes, the three of us had planned to start the evening together with a decent shot of eggnog, and then head on to Beatrice's party, so I'd made the punch in the afternoon. We left at about 8:15. I was first to leave and went outside to smoke a cigarette. Beatrice was next, and Maggie was last, of course. She quickly tied away the empty glasses, turned out the lights, and locked the door of the flat. Then I swear we were all in Mayfair until the early hours of the morning. I couldn't believe it when we heard the fire had broken out in Maggie's flat around midnight and had completely gutted the living room. Those priceless pictures, 2 Turners included. Of course, they were all insured, but no one can replace the terrible loss. Just imagine, Mr. Holmes, fire accelerants, diesel. It was arson, a real crime. Whoever would do such a thing? Right. And after having a go, you know what comes next?
Plink, plink, fizz.
Yeah.
Without the fizz.
Without the fizz. Yeah. It's...
There are some words you just like to say, and one of them is definitely plink. It just sounds so fun.
Right. It's day 7.
Day 7. Just
there we go.
Look at that little face. I love that little nose. He's pretty.
ZZ Top with hats on.
It's a
It's
white
a star.
star. You can't have sparkle with everything, but this is Snowy Splendor, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, guys, I tell you, I don't know when Darren's going to put the occult box one on, but you wait till you see that, guys. Seriously. Oh, it was a good one. Right. Oh, I likes that, Darren.
Yeah.
Oh, don't breathe it too heavily though. Not too close up, but it's
quite subtle. And no, that smells.
Of course, it smells. It's a
Like
wax
hospital.
Huh?
Hospital sort of bit. A bit antiseptic.
No, I'd have gone with a nursery actually. Sort of like the plasticine and bits you get. Ooh, actually, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that because I like to keep these bits in here.
No.
Oh no, that's
7. It's the one under the gonk.
It's the one under the gonk. That's where it was 6. I just lifted because I saw it was loose.
Yeah.
Because we had that yesterday.
Yep.
There you go.
Right, Harry Potter Holiday Magic, and on to day 7.
Day 7. Oh, there it is. Look.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's Victor Crumb and Hermione dancing at the Yule Ball.
Yeah.
Got a bit of a soft spot for old Victor, I must admit.
Yeah. Hence the name Victor Crumbum, which is Victor's full name.
Well, to be fair, he is a messy eater. Ooh, oh, these are nice actually. I like these. Yes, looks like. Oh, good, we have got 4. These can go on the tray. I won't because I've recently purchased some baubles, which I will show you later. Right. So, ambition, cunning, pride. I like that. Then you've got learning, wit, and wisdom.
Are they tags or are they? Is there anything on the other side?
No.
No, just like
they are effectively, they look like baubles, and to be perfectly honest, I would happily put these on the tray. But I have just got in some ones. These are really nice though. These I will keep. I love the fact they've got the bits around them. So you've got dedication, loyalty, and patience.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you've got Gryffindors, which is determination, courage, and bravery. I really like those, actually. I've got to say, this is probably my second favourite.
Yeah.
I know it's cards, I know that, but I like the detail that's gone into it, and the quality is nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm very happy with that one. That's bolstered it up a bit for me personally. Right, there you go. Supernatural people, supernatural. Yay! 25 days. It's just not enough days of supernatural, really, is there?
Right. So day 7. Day 7 is there.
Oh well. Oh yeah. So we've got.
We hunt monsters.
Come on. We hunt monsters. Something, 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 and they run, but not us. And it's like kill us. I can't read that.
Crazy people, something like that.
Yeah, it's something crazy people.
Don't know.
You know who that does that? Crazy people. Aha. Yes. Sorry, the other writing is just too darn small for me, guys. I'm sorry. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, then these will go on the tree because I haven't got supernatural on the tree. So we've got To Hell and Back.
Yeah.
With baby, which is the car. Yeah. And it's unfortunate, really. There's only 2 in here. But we've got I'm always happy to bleed for the Winchester brothers.
Yeah, which would be that's Castile,
Mm-hmm.
because you've got the tie and the wings.
That's right. Actually, I follow Misha, which is Castiel's real name.
Yeah.
And
Misha Collins,
is Misha
yeah.
Collins, and he is crazy, and he's such a happy person. Honestly, he really is. I'll
he does
pop
lots
that
of charity
back in there
bits as
for
well,
a
don't
minute anyway, because we've got to add a few bits onto the tree, which we'll show you in a bit, as I said. Right.
Possibly tomorrow.
Yes, it probably will be
Because
tomorrow.
we had the other bit today.
Yeah, that's right.
Right. Now it's building time.
Yay! I do love myself some Lego. Ta-da! And that,
Right.
I know you're going to be shouting at me. Well, not shouting because Journey's not like that, but Snowy. It sort of brings on the whole feeling of being out in the snow
Day
in
7,
Christmas.
which has got a time turner on it.
That'd
be the Prisoner of Azkaban.
Ooh. Right. Right, so as always, 3, 2, 1. Isn't that gorgeous? It's the night bus and a lamppost.
Yep.
I have actually got enough bits to do another lamppost plus a spare little square doohickey.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was nice. It wasn't a tough one to do. But yeah, I think that was wicked.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
That's right.
Right. So, another one to add to my collection.
Yep.
So, you know what that means, guys. We just had the Lego, which means we're on to the... Darren?
Ooshi, 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 ooshi.
It makes him happy, what can I say?
It does, yeah.
Right, so we're
day
looking at
7.
Day 7
Ah,
again.
Hagrid's head.
Oh, so we've got to decapitate Hagrid.
No, it's just above the top.
It isn't. That's 13. 13 is off with his head by the looks of it, people. Right. Heave. Oh, it's another gold one. But, whoop. As I say, I think most of us prefer the coloured ones from what I can work out. But, right, let's give that back to you.
Yeah.
And that is really odd because it's Hermione on a broom.
Because I saw that on the front just now when you said about a gold one. Yeah, it's Hermione on a broom. And you don't see Hermione on a broom.
You do once. It's when they're getting out of the Room of Requirements in Deathly Hallows Part 2. She goes on the...
She goes on the back.
She goes on the back, yes.
Yeah.
Although in the book she does ride her own.
Yeah.
But, yeah, she's not a huge lover of brooms, so...
She couldn't get it to work.
No, this is it.
She couldn't get the broom to come up.
I think it was because possibly she just didn't want to, really. I think that was the...
No, because hers was all about her learnings. The bit with Harry was that he had an innate ability to be able to ride a broom.
Yes.
Wasn't it?
Yes, it did. Yeah, you're right. Right, so we're now on to the start of the eaty bits. So we got jelly beans.
Yep. We got Day 7. Day 7.
It's only because it was there.
Yep.
Right. Ooh. Ooh, these look blue, people.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. Oh my goodness, and they do not want to come out. Let's have a look and see whether I am correct in my assumption. They are definitely blue. We have blue, people. We have blue
Blueberry?
Jelly beans. I don't know. And I haven't looked at
Raspberry.
I don't know. I don't know why raspberry's blue. I suppose it's to, you know.
It's to be distinctive against the red ones for strawberry, isn't it? That's why.
Right. 3, 2, 1. Where's your camera? Right. Oh. Mmm. my God, there's a lot of flavour.
I couldn't tell you what it was though.
Yeah, could I?
Right.
Blueberry.
Yeah, I wouldn't have said it particularly tastes like blueberries.
I'll be honest, I've only ever tried blueberries a couple of times. They're alright. The hamsters don't mind them too much.
Timothy likes them. Tortoise.
Family tortoise, yeah. Right.
Joe and Seth. That gourmet popcorn.
And so that packed a hell of a lot of flavour. It's not one that we're overly familiar with. It wasn't pleasant.
7.
There it is.
I saw 7. Yeah. Oh, there it is.
I'm on fire. I would be if I kept putting it near to the WhatsApp.
It's right, yeah.
I'm looking away because it's face up. I don't want to see it yet. Because we want to
Shut the thing.
give it to Darren.
Yeah.
Right, are we ready for Revelio?
Revelio.
Ooh.
Banoffee pie. Ooh.
Now,
Made down the road in Sussex.
Darren does the most gorgeous banoffee pie. The base with ginger nuts. Oh my goodness. It works.
It takes ages to do that because you have to keep stirring all the mix bits.
We have used a caramel one before, and it just isn't.
Work.
It isn't
No,
as. It doesn't work.
You have to do it properly with the caramelised bits. It's out with all the sugar and everything.
Right, I'm maybe picking up.
Yeah, banoffee pie was created at the Hungry Monk in Sussex.
You can smell the biscuits. The biscuit bit.
That's nice.
That is very nice.
I like that. That's my favourite.
Yeah, I agree.
It's crunchy as well, which helped.
That's the crunchiest one I've had. That is seriously
That is nice.
divine.
I like that one.
Actually, how they've managed it is beyond me because it does taste like fresh bananas. It doesn't taste like flavoured bananas. It tastes like fresh bananas, and I can honestly say I am quite in awe of this one because it tastes how it should. Really weird concept though, because although because of the crunchiness, and I'm used to the base being crunchy with Darren's ones, he hasn't made it for years. Certainly not since I've been diabetic. Yes, I know I probably shouldn't have 1 and 1, but I do check my levels.
It's only 1 and 1, isn't it?
It's 1 and 1, and
it's not the end of the world.
And say both my doctor and my nurse turned around to me before and said, you know,
you can be naughtier than you actually are.
Yeah, this is it.
Right.
So it has been stated I am a little bit too strict with myself. So yeah, I allow myself. So what's next?
Next, as you move the Harry Potter stuff around.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
The Harry Potter. Hogwarts one. Right. It's been going downhill since the first day, but we're open day 7.
I'll say
it's going to be a good bit.
It's really. Oh, there it is. There we go. It's a long one.
It's a long one. Ooh.
Like I said, I love all things Harry Potter anyway.
Yeah.
I grant you, when things are a bit naffer, then, you know, I will say, and we have been.
Yeah.
But I still like the items, so I don't care.
Is that a ruler?
I believe that is a ruler. There we go. Right, popped it out. Right, so I'll hand you that.
Yep.
And I'll take this out of its wrapping.
You'll never see it otherwise because
it's too shiny. Yeah, I don't need that. Right. Property of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
I'll have to grab it off you because
Yeah.
I can't.
It's a 15cm ruler, and yeah, I'll use it, so no problem there. I have got other Harry Potter ones, but that is actually, I quite like the
Yeah,
property
6
of.
inch. Yeah,
It's, you know,
yeah, it's all right. Yeah,
it's not a bad size.
Yeah,
If I want a line, I've got a line, haven't I?
that's
So
right.
I'll pop that in there, sort of.
Right. Fingers crossed it's gonna be this way. 7, day 7, right in the centre.
Oh
Just
yes.
above the red
Oh,
light.
it's a long, thin one.
Yeah.
Well, you know it's not a wand because it is friends, not Harry Potter. Must be so strange, everybody announcing your name like that. Can you imagine?
Yeah, sure. Only adults.
Yes.
That's all adults. So, yeah,
So I think my favourite way of hearing it is Draco Malfoy, because he sort of spits the word out. Potter.
Right.
Oh my days.
Right,
you're going to have to bear with me, people, because it's off centre. So I'm having to go, oh, this is ridiculous. I'm having to go right the way over. What if I don't massacre this? It'll be a miracle. I'm going to snap part of it if I'm not careful. So, hang on. Right.
it's a pen.
It is a pen. Now, a pen's handy. Pens are always handy.
Yeah.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Actually, I do like that. And friends on the lid.
Yeah.
So, let's have a look and see. Thank you.
Is it a black or a blue pen? Does it work even?
Yes, it does.
Black pen.
It's a black pen. So that's even handier for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not bad. It's
I haven't seen a pen that shape for years.
Neither have I. And it makes that satisfying click that you don't get very often. When it
does shut up.
There we go. All that to give you a satisfying click, and I stabbed myself with the pen in the meantime. So I'm doing ever so well, people.
Yeah.
So
you know what will make you feel better, don't you?
What?
About a coven box.
Right, so now we want day 7. I don't want that to go too far because obviously day 9 looks so good. That's day 8. That's really heavy actually. That's 12, isn't it? 14, 20, 24.
Not at the back, is it? Underneath. You've got stuff at the back there.
17. That's 25. 21. We're having a good rubbage today, people.
Oh, yeah.
Whoopsie. 12. Yeah. 11. Ah!
7. 7.
7. Right, bear with me.
Pens are always with you.
I know.
Ask Goldilocks.
There we go. We're going to have to rummage for day 8 tomorrow because that's nipped top. Right, it's day 7.
Yep.
And we've got some nice
skull
wasabi tape.
Washi tape.
Yeah. Right. So I don't have to peek to make sure I don't see gold because I know I don't. Oh, isn't it gorgeous?
It looks like sand art.
I love that actually.
Does it say this one back? No.
It's just a what's it with 2022. Now I know it's only a card.
Yeah.
But what a card.
Yeah.
I really love that, guys. I really, really do. I am severely not disappointed, actually, that Coven has been consistently good.
Yeah.
Now, can't have expensive items in every door, or every packet, I should say. But what they are doing is
25 days, £75. It only equates at £3 a day, so they can't all be really expensive.
But I mean, this will still be done by a local, or it'll still be done by a small business.
I say it looks a bit like sand art.
It's beautiful, really beautiful. That is. That's going to go on my altar because to me, that is just, it signifies Christmas and Halloween encompassed beautifully. Really love that. Reminds me of Pink Poodle's tree. Check out, actually, if you get a chance, because her tree is lovely. She's on Instagram and she's got a bit on there for it. And Journey's vlog yesterday was seriously out of this world, guys. Showing us our sheep. A sheep.
Yeah. Oh, she did. You saw a sheep. Yes.
A sheepies.
Right. Next, it's jammy time. It's time to sit down and have brekkie with us. Right.
So we're looking at day 7.
8 here.
7. Yay. Again, I love the fact these have pictures on the... Look. Oh, look. I love that. I just love that extra detail. I also like the fact it's not too fussy on here. And if you look on the Christmas tree in the centre, it's all got all different jams and that hanging from it, as well as candy canes and such. I hate this bit though. Oh, I hate this duck.
I hate that duck.
Heave. Right, got there.
Yay.
Okay, so let's cover this up.
Yep, right.
I'm going to butcher it again, people. Peach. Yeah, which is peach. A la fleur de jasmine. So it's peach and jasmine. Yeah. So, yeah. And it sure enough has the jasmine flower and a peach on its thing. I love jasmine. Never tried eating it, so we shall try.
Yeah, so let's get some brekkie.
Toast. Right, so toast time, people.
Yep.
So yeah, peach and jasmine.
Good, eh?
It smells a bit like tea. I don't know whether it's just brain association. So we have promised you we will try every one, and we will.
So it's got a bit of an undertone of tea to it. So I don't.
But no, it's not a liquidy one anyway.
No, right. We'll try it. We've been surprised by ones.
We have been pleasantly surprised actually by quite a few. I'm really boring though because my favourite is still very much my strawberry one.
Yeah.
Right, so that's yours.
Told you.
Same to you. Okay.
Oh.
I know. I'm a wuss. I don't try a lot of ones that I don't.
Yeah, but then you have to put more on because you couldn't taste it the first time.
Yes, but I'd rather be quietly cautious and not gag on camera because yipping's always so attractive. Right. Oh, you want your tongue? Doesn't taste like tea. That's quite nice. That surprised me. What do you think?
It's not bad.
No, I shall go.
I don't think it's very strong.
Probably why I like it. No, that's nice.
Quite refreshing. It'd be quite nice on a summer's day, sort of bit.
Yeah. No, I've got to agree with that actually. But no, that really is quite pleasant. You don't need a lot. Not with my taste buds anyway, but you don't need a lot. But yeah, that is nice. It's pleasant. And pleasant isn't. It's not a word to be,
Ballied around.
That's right.
Debbie's been watching her period dramas again. You might have.
Oh my goodness, I do love Mr. Darcy.
All of them.
Yes, but the one I think is the best is I keep wanting to say Hugh Grant.
Colin Firth.
Thank you, that's it. Yeah, Colin Firth as Mr. Darcy. Really outstandingly wonderful. I've also been watching the new Lady Chatterley's Lover, and yeah, I didn't think anything could have more sex in it than True Blood. And
the first season of True Blood.
I mean, I know it gives off the what's it, but yeah. I don't know that I can say that I like it, but it's certainly eyebrow raising, and I'm not a prude. I'm really not.
It's the actress who played Diana in The Crown in 2020. Not the new one, the previous one.
She didn't act like that in The Crown.
Right. Anyway, just finish off our toast and we'll be back in a sec.
So just had a look, guys. After I finished my toast, I had a quick look on Google, typing in Bon Mammon, and yeah, there's quite a few different ones. And what surprised me is that they also have a hazelnut and chocolate spread, which of course is going to be similar to Nutella, which is, and I can't remember the last time I had Nutella. But yeah, I had no idea they did that sort of thing as well. I knew that they dipped into honey, and bits like that. But yeah, it's there's quite a few different ones. Be careful if you do buy them though, because with the advent calendars, just make sure you read all the small print, because people will try and sell just the empty advent calendar. In fact, I would recommend...
Yeah, I've seen a lot of ones like that.
Yeah, I'd seriously recommend that you read all the small print. When it comes to like eBay and bits like that, make sure you do, because you could find yourself just paying for an empty box, and you can't judge it on the price, because people can be a bit not dishonest because they put it on there, but it's hidden. So yeah, but no, it's always worth reading anyway, and it's always worth reading the reviews. But yeah, oh, they've got some nice bits. Right, so all that leaves us to say to you guys is be different. And oh my goodness, I want to say how the odds were ever in your favour.
Merry hoo hoo!
I know it's merry hoo hoo. But yeah, I sort of miss my whole, Game of... No, not Game of Thrones. Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So, all that's left to say is be different and merry hoo hoo.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Yeah.